Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everybody had a good week and stuff. I mean, I was in Skystream like earlier, and I guess the best way I could describe it is no sooner did I get home than I removed all of the bones from my body, and I'm just prepped and ready to go to just be flat this weekend. I'm just going to be super flat. Let's see, who we got? Welcome, Ryu. And Tuz. And Tozu. We should do the All Saints Wake event. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. I am just a sprout. I don't know. I'm small and I am just a tiny plant. Halloween event? How is a Halloween event still going on and it's like January? Oh my god, Jaster, holy crap! Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 3 months in a row. Holy heck, thank you so much. Well, I mean, it's a way to, I guess, like, derailed. I think it's a good way to, you know, just remind the streamer that you're supporting, or, you know, or even just like, you know, remind the rest of the community that's in the chat at the time that that's like a thing they can do if they want to do it. Ah, Tozu, thank you so much. Heck. Tier 1, 2 months in a row. Plus my new clothes. Tozu got me threads. New threads. And I might add, the bow is pretty heckin' amazing, too. But yeah, thank you so much. Like, both Jaster and Tozu for, you know, for your support, and it's totally not required. And nor is it expected, but, you know, heck, I'm flattered and honored that people would support me that way. It's really cool. Ah, welcome, Pine. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty well. I was describing to Sky earlier that I removed all the bones from my body, and I'm looking forward to just being the flattest, the flattest ringtail ever this weekend. I'm so ready to just not do anything. I may have found out that there's a maid outfit that both genders can wear in 14. That's interesting. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because someone beamed me. I've been beamed. If I can find the button. That's how boneless I am today. Bean! I gotta change the hotkey because the hotkey for Bean involves the home key, and it always puts me in first person. All right, so I think the side quests that I need to pick up are here in this building. That is a heckin' cool staff, by the way.
No.
Nuts. Alright, what does Francois Ian need? Let's see. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't. I will, Ryu, I will do that as soon as I get done with this text box. Oh, I didn't see you there. Absorbed as I am in my search, I've lost track of my Mamet. You see, a key asset for my research into the many mysteries of ether. I thought you were patting me. Pat the tiny kitty cat. I looked up and it's like, oh, it's a poke. There, little sprout. I didn't see you there. Okay. I must have given her an erroneous command, or perhaps even jilted her. She is gifted with such a sensitive heart, you know. In any case, it has been some time since she has left for her task. Please, can you assist me? Oh, thank you, thank you. I sent her on an errand near Last Stand. So you would do well to begin your search there. Her aura is unmistakable. Keep an eye out for her elegant figure and imperious demeanor. There we go. Perfect. All right. God, that's a really cool effect. Oh my gosh. Why does Final Fantasy have just such cool effects? Alright, so we have to go to Last Stand. I see right there. I'm just going to TP to the Aetheryte. No, I'm just going to do one at a time, because it gets a little hard to follow. I know it takes longer, but, you know, I get to talk more with you, good beans. What's a furry? I don't know. What is a furry? It is a ponderous question. You where? That's a very anime thing to say. Just kidding. People who are anti-furry just, I don't know, I just find it amusing. And I'm not saying that Tuz is anti-furry, because very much the opposite. Tuz is a good being. You see before you a Mamet most striking, and you can see why its owner is so taken with it. Return it before you are unable to resist the compulsion to keep it for yourself. It's... I mean, this is Alphino. Or is it Alize? I don't know. Blue, I always assume is Alphino. I keep trying to get on my mount, but I can't because I can't do the mount thing here. Cairo, did you actually get waved to by Chocobro Knight? So Tuz, I think the thing is, like, I think your representation of the community is just fine. Everybody's just kind of different, and that's why I think, you know, just furry stuff is actually really cool and interesting, because you can basically be whatever you want. You know, really the only limitation is your imagination. Be whatever you want, like a tree. Yes, absolutely. I'm an anthro-human. That's also fair. How can I be fluffier? Dive head first into a giant dryer. That's one way. Set it to fluff first, though. What's your flesh sauna? I have to work all day in my skin sauna. It's kind of nice to come home and just peel my skin off and be a furry. Doot. Come back to me, my princess, my queen. Come back to me. Is it Alphino, though? This is her, my enchanting Mehmet, and not a single scratch upon her beautiful visage. Words cannot express how happy you've made me. I commissioned this masterpiece from a gleaner, and had it modeled after the woman who has captured my heart from afar. With the aid of a tome written by Archmagus Quan, I constructed my own device to control it remotely. However, it seems there are yet some kinks to be hammered out. Alas, a heart in rapture is prone to such mistakes. Details are easy to overlook when the whole world is your oyster. I must clear my head and redouble my efforts. Thank you once again for your help today. We won't soon forget you. Enjoy your tiny Alphino, I guess. Chocobro is inviting me to an FC. Well, Chocobro has excellent taste, just saying. I like nighttime old Charlian music, the daytime is too much. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a chill about the nighttime Charlian music. I love it. You there. From some distant and exotic land, yes? I require a fresh perspective for the next step in my research. If you have a few moments to spare... Do not worry. Nothing too complex will be required of you. I am planning an introductory class that will educate younglings on the practical applications of etheric energy, and I seek opinions on the lesson plan. Okay, just don't invite Anakin Skywalker. With any luck, it shall strike a spark which ignites a lifelong love of learning and curiosity. Considering my lofty goals, I welcome honest feedback. Even if it isn't entirely positive, will you help? Thank you, my eager student. Together, I dare say, we are building the future. Pray visit my colleague in tranquility. A burly Rogadan fellow, his imposing frame belies a brilliant mind. Wait, that was not a desired effect. Why can't I just sit on the table? Why do I have to sit in a chair? I don't want to do that. That's stupid. Okay. Oh, Ahty, speaking of the tree golem, I have obtained a special commission of him. Ooh. A special commission. Type /sit on ground. Oh, thank you, Tozu. Thank you. It's a trinity! There we go. Light party, sweet. Alright, so where are we supposed to go? I'm getting too distracted here. Alright, it's over here, I think. Nope. I'm curious, Pine. A special commission. Gonna do the Halloween event too, because it's January. Maybe. I don't know what's all involved. Is it very grindy, or... Ah, you must be the help Passamarant sent word about. Are you ready to begin your education? Oh, very quick, okay. Firstly, observe the object next to me. No mere rock, it is an experimental apparatus designed to simulate the movement of aether through the environment. Through it, I intend to demonstrate how crystals are formed. Now, the next order of the day is to use this explosive to destroy the device. Do not be afraid, your extremities are safe, I assure you. Or just let me target it. There we go. Very good, very good. Did you enjoy yourself, little one? Now you have your very own crystal. Aether flows all around us, an invisible energy that nourishes all things. When a physical object so suffused with aether is destroyed, it releases the energy contained within it into its surroundings. Some returns to the environment, but some remains in the physical realm. Thus are crystals formed. In simple terms, they are the physical manifestation of ether, frozen in time. Simple enough to understand, yes? You've opened my eyes. My hunger for knowledge has been piqued. Truly? Why, that is encouraging to hear. Truth be told, I was afraid my explanations would be incomprehensible to those not already academically inclined. While crystals themselves are a common sight, the exact principles that govern the process of their creation are still a subject of much debate among my peers. After this little display, I intend to open the floor to discussion amongst the participants. I want them to ask the most fundamental question in all research. Why? You have given us much to consider. As for the matter of compensation, my colleague is in charge of that. Please return to him to retrieve it. Neat. Oh, I can't go that way. Starts in Old Gridania by Menketo's Amphitheater. Okay. I want to play Final Fantasy XIV because I can't sleep, but I'm too tired to actually play. Well, Bunny Cat, that is what Twitch is for. You can live your gaming desires through someone else vicariously. What does? I see what you did there. Nope, it's the next one. Alright, check Discord. Alright. Nice. That is awesome. I need to commission something exactly like that. I used to stream but had issues with self-image. Okay, I mean, for one, Tozu, that's valid. You know, I didn't actually start streaming until 5 years after I decided that I wanted to stream. Because I was always, like, self-conscious about my own voice. And I never ever wanted to do a webcam, so I was kind of doomed from the start. But then VTubers started to become popular. So I mean, if you want to stream, you could totally do that and do like a PNG tuber or a VTuber thing instead. So Kia Wolf 27. I just followed Kia this past week. Well, I mean, Tozu, if you ever change your mind on that, if you decided that you wanted to stream or whatever, please let me know, because I will absolutely follow and lurk the shit out of you and raid if you're on and all that stuff. Heckin' good bean. Ah, there's my bushy-tailed student. Oh, you have no idea. Was the experiment to your liking? Children are ever so fond of explosions. Your payment? Oh yes, of course. Besides, whatever knowledge you gain today, free of charge. Mind you, take this. And of course, you are always welcome to join us after I've revised my lessons plan. I'm going to pour another gin and tonic BRB. Alright. Sounds good. Wait, what was the command for that again? I might actually have a beer later. Oh, see, I did slash sit on ground. Sit on ground. Command sit on ground does not exist. Oh, ground sit. Okay. Ah, there we go. I see. We're loitering. Though, can you do battle stance? I want to see what it looks like. I haven't done that one before. That was kind of neat. Kind of wondering what the purpose of that is. Cats. Alright, so what do y'all think? Should I keep going with just these side quests, or should we do the Halloween thing? Could totally do the Halloween thing, like Tozu was suggesting. Oh yeah, that's the dance I don't have yet. Get the Joker makeup and cool boots. And a hat. With a nose. Okay. That's a possibility. Let's do this last side quest, then do event, I say. Yeah, I'm with Ryu. Okay. One more side quest, and then we do the Halloween thingy. Ah, Snark Queen! Thank you so much for the 25 bits! Heck! Thank you so much! Actually, speaking of Snark Queen... I wonder if Snark Queen has...
What are you doing?
I wonder if Snark Queen has any clips. Oh, okay. I think it's that same clip that we saw last time. Which is completely cool. I mean, y'all should definitely follow Snark Queen. She runs a Patreon and a kind of gaming enthusiast group called Gamer Reverie. And I've been a patron for quite a while. It's like a lot of blogs and interesting content that you wouldn't typically find other places. You know, and Snark Queen I've known for a very long time, is super heckin' good bean, and could possibly be streaming sometime soon. So y'all should definitely follow just in case. You're giving me far too much credit. I don't think I'm giving you enough, actually. You're really good at what you do, and I think that, like, you need to have, like, a heck of a lot more spotlight shown upon you. In my opinion, at least. Ah, you look to be the sort who's out and about, performing various feats of daring do and so forth. Why, the scent of the outdoors is practically wafting from you. Probably because I was outside recently. Perhaps you've heard of the competition being held in the city? Designers from across the region submit designs for academic uniforms, and the winner will be worn by none other than the members of the forum. The chosen designer becomes exalted among their peers. Even a lowly student can have their names said in hushed whispers across the studium. I would have such fame for myself. One of my own clips. Nice. Hey, Karoja, thank you so much for the raid. How was the rest of the stream tonight? I don't know why this was clipped. I believe my concept might be just the thing to help me win it. I have an image in my mind of a rustic scholar, one who enjoys the open air of wilderness as much as the musty air of the library stacks. In fact, I have already prepared an initial design that looks to fit your frame perfectly. Would you try it on for me, that I might see it if it conveys the message I have in mind? Sure, why not? Splendid, splendid. Well then, we should find an area where you will be free to move as you please. I believe tranquility should be just the locale we require. Come, come. Okay, that's... Okay. Promoting me when my content is on hiatus during my move is not putting me in the best light. Okay. I guess that's fair. Where am I going? Oh, I need to go over here. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I believe that, you know, people should be prepared for your re-debut. I don't know if re-debut is probably the right term for it. This appears to be a suitable spot. Spacious sunlight. Now try the robes on for size, though I'm somewhat certain they'll fit perfectly. Well, at the moment we're waiting on a ticket from AT&T to see if we can even get internet. Oh, like whether it's in the coverage area or something like that? I'm sure it's probably fine. However, I'd like to see how easy it is for you to perform feats of heroism. Swinging your weapon up and down, grinning devilishly, things like that. Show me that battle stance you adventurers are so famous for. Interesting, okay. We might be stuck with the hotspot we have now. That's not cool. Yes, you look ready for a grand adventure under the sun. I believe these robes shall be well suited to both the lectern and the open fields. Now, I'd like to test the fabric's breathability. Work up a bit of a sweat for me, will you? A friend of mine needs a delivery done, and who better than you to do it? Please bring this crate here to Kikamo at the confluence. It's a bit of a trek, but you look up to the task. Oh, I see where I'm supposed to go. No Peloton. There's gotta be another way. What? A member of the forum? Here? I mean, welcome to my humble laboratory. What did you need, madam? Oh, you gave me quite the fright. You should be more aware of the effect that such robes have on people here, students and professors alike. Of course, I'll accept these crystals most gladly. That being said, pray inform the student who gave them to you that she should do her own work from now on, regardless of what experiments she may be conducting. Sleep deprived, doing side quests, and the first one I picked hits the feels. Final Fantasy XIV is evil. Yeah. See, that would Snark Queen, that would be really interesting. I mean, I kind of, I wonder what your neighbors have, or your prospective neighbors would have. You may unbean if you like. I will in a little bit, probably. Welcome back, my adventurous assistant. I take it the crystals were delivered without incident? I see. Kikimo can scarcely get through a single conversation without giving her unwanted advice. No matter. When my robes are chosen, I wager she'll treat me with the respect I deserve. You don't appear to be flush, so I take it the robes were light enough to allow somewhat physically taxing duties? However, I would like to examine them closer for any signs of wear. Could you return them to me? Thank you. My masterpiece draws one step closer to perfection. One does not simply unbean. I guess you're right, because I guess technically I have beans. We don't have close-by neighbors. We're going to be on a small highway. Down the road. Down the road there's fiber. But it may not come as far as where we are, since there aren't as many houses. Interesting. I don't know, usually when there's a fiber rollout, they're usually pretty thorough with the implementation and stuff like that, so... Now, do you know for certain if AT&T is the only fiber game in town, or is there something like Earthlink? Because Earthlink also does fiber. I know they do a bunch of fiber here in Portland, as well as Ziply fiber out in kind of like the outlying areas and stuff. Remember, this is Mississippi. We are ranked 42nd in the country for internet. Well, regardless, I hope the outcome is more positive. Because fiber, yeah, because I mean, that would be really nice. It'd be really heckin' nice. Functionally, it appears that I'm on the right track. Now I must refine the design, so that when the members of the forum behold it, they can think of nothing else but to wear them for years to come. Of course, I didn't mean to leave your coin purse empty after all of this. Return to where we first met, and I shall bring your reward. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Alright. There we go.
What Ahty doing?
I am back with the drink. We tried on a robe, and we ran around in a robe for a while, and now we're going back to get our reward. How many Centurio seals do you have? I don't think I have any of those. I'll hit Control-C once I do the turn-in. Apologies that I could not give you more than this, but you understand that a life of a student isn't one of luxury. When my name is heralded through the halls of the studium, however, I'll be certain to share with you the windfall that will surely come my way. Until then. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those because they're not even on this. I recommend getting 60-ish. My black mage chest is an Alamegan coat of casting from there. Good glam. Ooh. That might be kind of neat. All right, so where does the Halloween thing start? Oh, that's right. Gridanier. Cairo and I are gonna walk there. Das Gridania. Yeah, I saw that, Ryu. Let's see, Halloween event, Gridania, All Saints Wake, 2022. Alright. So if I was a Tozu, where would I be? Ethernet, yes, okay. Minketo's Amphitheater. Ah, here we are. Perfect. Bonk! Hello there, friend. You have the look of a seasoned adventurer about you, and I would know. What with my superior powers of deduction, if you could spare the time, I could use your assistance in a matter I'm investigating at the moment. Ah, Hyena Bangs, welcome! I hope you're well tonight. Oh, thank you. Pray tell me, are you familiar with the Continental Circus? The people of Eorzea know them as a traveling troupe of entertainers who visit whenever the All Saints Wake is upon us. However, in actuality, they are a band of void-sent fiends in disguise. That is not to say they get up to anything that goes beyond the realm of mere mischief. No, they are generally harmless, which is why I have been content to observe them from afar. Bizarrely, I am yet to see any signs of them this time round, despite the festivities being so close at hand. Okay, Tuz. Sleep well, okay? That said, I do not mean to say that things have been uneventful of late. A rather peculiar gentleman known as the Scarlet Snout has appeared to fill the vacuum of absurdity left by the circus. Most suspicious, as I am sure you will agree, which is why I set about investigating the matter. However, things have not quite gone to plan, and I was hoping you might be able to help me look into this strange character. Do you think you could spare some time to ask the residents of Gridania about the Scarlet Snout? Ah, you have my thanks. I shall continue to do my part in the meantime. Pray alert me should you learn aught of interest. Alright, so I need to talk to some people. The idle stance of BLM is just waiting for somebody to kick me in the groin. Oh, Snark Queen, I'm really hoping that you could get a fiber drop where you are, or at the very least be able to get cable internet. I hope. Ah, so you're looking for the so-called Scarlet Snout as well, are you? Well, tough luck. I'm going to beat you to him. See, I've heard that he's a well-heeled bloke who loves nothing more than to share his fortune with his friends. Ever since then, I've been searching high and low for him. Even if I did know anything, damned if I'm going to share it with anyone. Alright, the next one is over here. Here we go. There we are. Let's talk to the Dignified Lady. Can't say I've seen anyone matching the description myself. But now that you mention it, I remember a friend of mine saying he saw an odd character wandering about here the other day. It stuck with him because she said he was dressed up in odd garb. Almost like that of a jester. I can't guarantee that was the man you're looking for, but it sounds too similar to be a coincidence, yes? Snark Queen, that's spot on, right? I've seen the array of attire in this game. How can anyone call anybody else's clothing odd? That's true. Ah, pets. There we go. And over here. Yeah, so, okay, so, speaking of odd garb. Case in point. Yakuza Apocalypse. I was assuming that it was that you were referencing like the Yakuza games or something like that. And just instantly I thought of like the main character and some of the goofy situations he gets into in some of those games. Okay. Nope, Yakuza Apocalypse is a movie. A crazy foreign movie. Oh, okay. I might have to look that up then. A man with a red nose? Psst. Listen. This is just between you and us. Aye, I've met the man of whom you speak. In fact, he even invited me to a banquet of sorts. Yes, I was relaxing by the river the other night, when I suddenly heard a voice that I couldn't quite place. I turned around to see a man dressed in motley standing behind me. We got up to talking. Befitting his appearance, he's quite the jovial fellow, and after a pleasant little chat, he invited me to dinner at his home in the coming days. I called it a banquet, but he assured me that it would be a modest affair with only him and a few of his newfound friends. He also swore to me to secrecy. No doubt he doesn't want strangers to come and crash the event. So don't tell anyone else I told you about this, alright? There was a martial artist master who was a guy in a frog suit. Interesting. Yakuza is a game that you aren't sure if you're going to enjoy it, but once you start playing it, it just enthralls you. Yeah, like I've watched several of my friends stream it, and it's been really good. No yawning on Ahty, it's Friday. I know. I had a day. I'm sorry. Andy! Oh my god, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 months in a row on a streak. And 5 months total. Heck. Thank you so much. I heard Yakuza. There you go. Andy plays Yakuza. A lot of Yakuza. And I enjoy Yakuza vicariously through Andy. Alright, I'm going to give Andy a shout out here. Maybe a high volume warning, but we'll see. Be ready. But Snark is not caught talking about the game. This is true. Snark Queen is talking about a movie that just happens to have the word Yakuza in it. Here we go. Oh boy! Oh! Whee!
Oh my god, that was one hell of a way to finish.
Nice. I think I was there in that stream too when you did that. I was like, wow. But yes, please, y'all, please follow Andy. Andy is a heckin' good bean. Plays lots of different stuff. Yakuza, we mentioned, Art of Rally, also Hades, which is actually a pretty awesome game all by itself. But yeah, y'all should totally follow. Ah, Finkies, welcome. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Andy has a streamiversary that's happening. 1 year, I believe. So tomorrow, I think it's at 1 p.m., Andy? It starts at 1? So, 1 p.m. PST tomorrow, Twitch, Andy's channel, doing a like a streamiversary marathon. So if y'all have even the smallest opportunity to stop by, I highly encourage it. I'll be there. All right. Talk to this person. Dark Souls trilogy, all bosses, no hit, run, go. Okay, now what do I do? Alright, there's another one on the opposite side of the world. Let's go. Yeah, heck, Andy. I guess you should. I guess you should be. You should get a nap in tomorrow before your stream. Gridania is not much different in 1.0, though the north, south, east shrouds were super difficult. Fight all the bosses and fail to hit them. I can do that. Going to Vector to another stream. Have fun, Ahty. I will, Snark Queen. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you so much. Oop, I walked right by it. Let's talk to the excitable lad. That is a cute emote. Who made that? Oh, it's a limited time emote? Aww. That's cute. A fellow with a red nose? Well, why no? I've heard nothing of such a man, and I most certainly haven't been invited to a holiday feast organized by such an individual. Perish the thought. You look as if you've seen a ghost. All right, I'll tell you all I know. I was heading home from an errand when this fellow with a most prominent proboscis approaches me and asks if I'd visit him at his house. He said he needed someone to share his toys and sweets with. That sounds creepy. At the same time, he made me assure him that I would tell no one of this offer, or that he even spoke to me at all. If he found out about this, I don't know what would happen. Promise me you won't tell anyone else. Interesting. Alright. Actually, give me 1 second, folks. I have to go grab my drink from like 5 feet away. Give me 1 sec. Alrighty, sorry about that. 5 feet away, aka a tail's length away. You're not wrong. Basically, when I'm walking around, I'm towing a warm bush. A shrub. Feeling the drink, cozy vibes, yes. Melts. Nice. Yeah, see, I haven't done really, many mixed drinks like that. I just really like super dark beers. Ah, you're back. Did you glean anything of interest, perchance? Can I recommend a beer? Absolutely.
Inviting total strangers to his abode and swearing them to secrecy? Most suspicious indeed. Yes, I highly doubt he is inviting these people out of the kindness of his heart. Something is afoot here. 903 makes a double chocolate cherry stout that's barrel aged. Tastes like a chocolate covered cherry, but it's 13.1%. Wow. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. We have like kind of this crazy beer supermarket not too far from here. It's called John's Marketplace. And they just have so much. They have tons of local stuff, but then like just a ton of stuff from like all around the country. So if anybody around here is gonna have that 903, then it's gonna be them. Speaking of which, I was able to uncover some new information myself. It would seem most sightings of the Scarlet Snout occurred by the river. I suspect it would be relatively easy to spot him if we staked out the area, and yet I am hesitant to go myself. I have been asking around for so long now that it is likely that our suspect knows me, and is taking pains to avoid me. While I am loath to impose upon your kindness, might I ask you to take care of this alone? I promise that I will be watching from a safe distance, and will not hesitate to lend a helping hand should you need it. Oh, thank you ever so much. Now we've no time to lose. Let us hurry along to the riverbank. Yes, right by the Leather Workers Guild should give us a good vantage point. Interesting. Okay. Oh, let me zoom out. Oh, yeah, there we go. There it is. Oh my gosh! Hyena Banks! Heck! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 5 Tier 1 gift subs. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Holy heck! Oh my gosh! Okay, let me get through it. Let me get this in order of operations. Okay. So thank you so much for the gift sub to Hyena Banks. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Mr. Dark Pie, to Thunder THR, Dark Wolf, Booch Under. Oh, Booch, nice. Oisenberry. Thank you so much. And then Tozu. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the Tier 1 gift sub to Toothpaste Vixen, Fuse the Snox, Fingies, Lux the Lynx, and Sekius. Thank you so much for that. Holy heck. Thank you so much. Good heckin' beans. Just thank you so much for the Tier 1 gift sub to Hype Train. Nice. Oh, the Hype Train is close. I think that's like the 3rd ever Hype Train that I've ever had. I only had one successful one, and that was like, I think like a week ago or something like that. Oh, thank you so much. Y'all just blow me away. Ah, thank you for the 80 bits, Tozu. Holy heck. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it actually... Yeah, it has to be, I think, like, somebody who hasn't done anything yet while the Hype Train is going. I want to ride it to Kathmandu. Say there, Missy. No, not there. Here, over here. Greetings, my friend. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh dear me, why the cold reception? Surely my appearance doesn't frighten you. I've heard some dodgy rumors about you. Dodgy? Me? There must be some mistake. I'm sure whoever told you those things simply had the wrong end of the stick. But where are my manners? I should introduce myself. I'm Papa Gruff, a humble clown. Would you care to share your name with me? Ahty? Such a pleasant name. Brings a smile to my face. Oh, it feels like we're thick as thieves already. Here, maybe I can do something. Here, hold on one sec. I'm only gonna have, like, really seconds to do this. I might miss it. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. Oh, it's fine. I'm just grateful for all the support. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Pets. Hi, Apollo. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Happy Friday. But how to commemorate our newfound friendship? Oh, but of course. Why don't you join me at my humble abode for a feast? I swear you haven't lived until you've had one of my banquets. I only ask one favor. You are to tell no one about this. It wouldn't do if some random stranger barged in on a gathering of friends, yes? And should I find out you have gone against my wishes, well... Good, another preseason race tonight, but now I'm groggy. Oh, that's fair. I had a classmate named Liz Brady, and her mom was Paula. Nice. Ah, but I jest. That's what I do, you see? I wouldn't dream of harming even a flea. You have nothing to worry about, nothing at all. Any road, come meet me under the Bent Branch Meadows Bridge whenever you're ready, and I'd be more than happy to show you the way to my home. Well, ta-ta for now. So that was our man, was it? I must say his appearance was every bit as distinctive as the rumors said. Pray tell, did he invite you to his feast as he did the others? I had a feeling this was how things might play out. While his actions are most suspicious, it is impossible to tell exactly what his goal is, and whether or not he has any malicious intent. I suppose our best option is to play along for the time being. Might I ask you to head to Bent Branch Meadows and observe things from a safe distance? If it seems the snout is up to no good, we'll put a stop to it straight away. I myself shall first return to the Adventurers Guild in order to deliver my report. Let us rendezvous at our destination when we are both ready. Okay, so... Bent Branch it is. That's where I'm supposed to go. This location should afford you a good vantage point of the precise location the Scarlet Snout gave you. Observe from a distance in the hope that he reveals himself. Ah, welcome, welcome, one and all. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you here today. Perhaps it's a bit too formal for the occasion. Let's try this again. Ahem. My friends, welcome to the house of Gruff. By all means, make yourself at home. What the heck are you carrying on about over there? I could hear you from miles away. My beloved wife, what brings you here? What brings me here? Why, our dear son and I were worrying you might burst a lung screaming like this. Oh, Papa, Mumsy has told me all about the party. I can't wait to meet all your new friends. Yes, darling, I'm sure it's going to be an absolute splendid time. No doubt your father here has invited sheer multitudes of illustrious guests. Isn't that so, Papa? But of course, my sweet. Don't you worry. I can assure you the event will be quite the spectacle. Heh. Just think of all those innocent fools sauntering casually to our abode, blissfully unaware that they are, in fact, marching towards their doom. Oh, how I love seeing the terror on their faces when they realize their fates. It is truly to die for, quite literally for them. Yes, and with the fear we've extracted from the depths of their very souls, we can summon forth our fiendish friends, and hold the banquet of our dreams. The night of devilry shall finally be upon us. I really enjoy the extended draw distance they added after dropping PS3 support. You can see will dash from as far as Kurth's zone line in East Danlan. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't even notice that part. I've played so much on PC, I didn't even notice. The Night of Devilry? Is that something fun? It will be the most fun you've had, little one. Admittedly, I've yet to experience it myself, but I've heard enough of the legends to know it will not disappoint. Any road, our honored guests are scheduled to arrive any moment now. Head back to the venue, my dear family. I shall return anon. While the draw distance on PC was reduced as well, when PS3 was supported, consoles and PC shared stuff like that. Oh, I see. Alright. 2 Wendy's. Batmobile in my 14? More likely than you think. Everybody in, we're going to Wendy's. Oh, I forgot we could fly. I want spicy nugs. Yeah, I haven't had those in a long time. So many people doing this. Back from Bent Branch, are you? Pray tell me, what exactly did you witness there? No treat stream for you, Ahty. Not tonight. Good gods, this sounds like a plot most foul indeed. Fortunately, help is at hand. Upon hearing my report, the guild saw fit to dispatch an expert in matters of the occult to aid us in getting to the bottom of this. I'm most certain he will be able to help us come up with an effective way to thwart the Snout's villainy. Let me know when you are ready, and I shall introduce you to him. Yep, let's do it. Ready to proceed with our investigation, are you? Excellent. Allow me to introduce you to our esteemed collaborator. This is Mark, a specialist in matters of the occult dispatched by the guild to assist in apprehending the nefarious Papa Gruff. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, I see you also played Guild Wars 2. I have a level 80 Asura Thief. Nice. I have a level 80 Char Renegade. Oh, hi, Mark. I did not hit her. Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that I have a grasp on the situation as it stands. If it's quite alright with you, pray share all you have learned about our quarry this far. It was not me! I did not hit her! I see. Quite fascinating indeed. Yes, it was all as I read in that tome. My apologies. I tend to get lost in my own thoughts sometimes. Allow me to begin by giving you a brief introduction to the so-called Night of Devilry, or at least as I understand it. It is said that during All Saints' Wake, the saints are invited to banquets in the heavens each and every night. At such time, the world below is left unprotected, and fiends summoned by the ogre Pumpkinhead are free to wreak havoc on the defenseless denizens. One fiend in particular is said to be especially boisterous. I speak of the one known as the Doomsday Clown. I sent the clip to you in Discord. Oh, great. Oh, wow. I've seen that clip so many times, it never gets old. Though, perhaps you know him better as the Scarlet Snout, or Papa Gruff. In any event, they are all the same most nefarious personage. If the texts are to believe, those who set foot in his domain are fated never to return. I say, just listening to this tale is enough to make my hair stand on end. That said, it seems we've got a task on our hands even attempting to save his would-be victims. Have we no way of protecting ourselves once inside his lair? I thought you might never ask. Pray feast your eyes on these fine creations of mine. I will be back in a minute if you get to the point you can queue. Alrighty. Though I miss old school Lion's Arch. I don't like the new one. I'm not terribly thrilled about the new one either, to be honest. I present to you 2 artifacts I have recreated by referencing a number of ancient tomes, together with some of my own personal touches, of course. Behold the Fiendish Lantern and a phial of warding holy water. But what do? You must wonder. Well, allow me to explain. First of all, the Fiendish Lantern emits a certain wavelength of light that Voidsent absolutely detest. As for the warding holy water, it not only protects the holder's soul from being stolen, but also enables one to rescue the lost souls of others and return them to their mortal frames. I have not yet had the opportunity to test them, thus cannot vouch for their effectiveness, but I am very much hoping they will serve you well, for both our sakes. Wait, you mean there's no guarantee that... but it matters not. We face a potential crisis here. The beggars cannot be choosers in times of need. My friend, are you willing to put your faith in Mark's creations to do what needs to be done? Excellent. In the meantime, I shall do my best to ensure that the Scarlet Snout is not able to lure anyone else into his trap. Speaking of the Snout, I have also heard another rumor. Apparently he has been handing out odd pumpkin cookies to those who attend his feast. Should you come into possession of such a confection, might you show it to me when you return? Splendid. Before you go, allow me to furnish you with a link pearl. Rest assured I shall do my damnedest to support you from afar after you enter the Dread Clown's personal domain. The Scarlet Snout sounds like a furry name. Yeah. It also sounds like, you know, like a villain ripped from, like, the Darkwing Duck cartoon from, like, the 90s. Also, should you wish to know aught more about the items with which I have furnished you, just say the word. I shall return to Miketo's amphitheater, and see that no other frightening hijinks ensue. When you have found out what you would about the Snout, pray visit me there. Speak with Papa Gruff. There he is. Ah, if it isn't my friend Ahty. Terribly sorry for the delay. Your timing couldn't be better. I'm pleased to report that I finished preparing the festivities. Let my loyal Harlequin guide know once you're ready, and he'll be more than happy to show you to show you the way to the venue. I think this means we can queue. To join the feast, speak with the Harlequin guide under the Bent Branch Meadows Bridge or in the Acorn Orchard. The Phantom's Feast is a light party instance, 4 players. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. Parties that register for the instance will be less than 4 members will be filled out automatically via the matching system. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. We could just chill a moment while we're waiting. Oof. I've been yawning all night. Today was just interesting, to say the least. Alrighty, Ryu. Yeah, it's not that work was bad or anything. It's just lots of different stuff happening all at the same time. And, like, it's just one of those times where you feel like you start a whole bunch of stuff, but you don't really finish anything. I just noticed you tried to hide names to select NPCs. Yeah, if there are too many names around, I'll do that. Type numpad 4 to select the nearest NPC. So 4 selects players. Interesting, though. That's a numpad 0, alright. Ah, I see. Welcome back, Ryu. Still waiting on Trinity. Yeah, it was just one of those things where, like, everything that was happening, and I wasn't finishing anything, and I don't know. It's nobody's fault but myself, but it's like, ugh. Maybe Monday I can finish a thing, but for now I don't have to think about it, so it's all good. That way you can just tap that key to get the NPC. Nice. That works. I imported a project into a new platform today. I feel accomplished. Nice. And I sent off my self-review. Nice. Yeah, my self-review, I think that's like July/August. It's a ways off. But I already started writing it. Like, I'm trying to do something different this year by getting a head start on it. And just tweaking it a little bit here and there as things happen. So by the time self-review time actually comes around, I can just send it, like, instantly. And then just get back to work rather than having to stress about finishing it on time. Yeah, I really liked that chocobo.
Very pretty. Yeah, I need to poke at my server some more too, because I do want to. I do want to do like a Minecraft stream at some point. Maybe even a regular thing where it's just like kind of like a night we just poke around in Minecraft and just chat about weird stuff or whatever. Like I know this stream is pretty chill and laid back. But, like, you know, sometimes you just want, like, maximum boneless stream, you know? Rate my chocobo? What? Ten out of 10, to be honest. That is a really ornate chocobo. Very nice. Oh no, Trinity, it's fine. You've got real life stuff to deal with too. It's cool. Are you ready to? Are you ready for the queue? Alrighty, we'll do. I'm frightfully sorry for having kept you waiting. Do you wish to head to the banquet now? Master Gruff is eagerly anticipating your arrival. Yes. Haha, Q. I laugh in the face of Q. Interesting. Okay, so it's to scare things away. Oh, I see. Okay. We rescue the people with the holy water, and then we get the void sent with the thinger, the flashlight. I get it. I'm looking around for other people that could be hiding in the corners and whatnot. Ah, Corrosia, thank you so much for the raid. You good hacker. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Thank you so much. Ah, Zhao, welcome.
Okay, let's see the right answer. 17%.
Now, if it was the percentage of people in Hawaii, then it'd be like 99%.
Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Nice.
Who's next? Typey, typey.
Awesome. How was Nier tonight? Ooh, don't touch that one. Oops. I touched one. Oop.
Nut.
Nuts. This is fun. Make yourself comfy. Go ahead and pop a squat. What? Hi, bud. Sorry I forgot to give you a shout out in the stream earlier. Was in a fight and didn't think of it. No, no worries. You give me shout outs all the time. I mean, that's completely fine. Good hacker. Yeah, it looks like we're killing ghosts. And saving people. Oh, there's an arrow. We're supposed to go to the right. Here we are. Uh-oh. Another one of these things. We're busting ghosts in a legally distinct manner. Also, when is Jack Skellington gonna make an appearance? Anyway, we're one weapon and some sad away from unlocking the true final ending. I don't know what we're doing. We're eating things. Interesting. Eating, the best quest of them all. You are correct. The only one you need. Heck, the Great Devourer, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 2 months, holy heck, thank you so very much. Really. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doot. So how's your night going, Devourer? How are you doing? Are there people in here? Yeah, here we go. Tonight, well, could have been better. I just got back from the field, so that's good. But family passed away, and I dropped my key fob and can't find it. Oh, yikes. Honestly, I'm really just stressed, but I'll be alright. I'm sorry. I love the music. That's no good. It's on cooldown. It's on cooldown. Still on cooldown.
Ooh, did we do it? Oh, yeah, this is very different from Final Fantasy VII. But the thing is, though, it's very enjoyable. Ah, poor Cairo. Rip. Alrighty, Tozu. That was a... honestly, that was a cool fight. I'm not gonna lie. Only 2 skills. Tame the pumpkin cookie from the Phantom's Feast and present it to the Adventurers Guild investigator. Okay. Oop, we're off to Wendy's again. They got our burger wrong, so we have to go all the way back there and make them do it right. Trying to see that man's other long-ass sword? What? They messed up Baconator. We gotta go back. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I get grumpy when my food is like, if it's like really wrong. I mean, if it's just minorly wrong, I'm just like, okay, whatever. But if they get it super wrong, like they just like miss half of it or something like that, like, I'll legit go back. I never demand a refund, or I don't go like full Karen and ask to speak to the manager or anything. I just like go through the drive-thru again and be like, can I get those fries that I paid for? Like, can I have my chili now? Just fix the burger. I've never had one of those Baconators. I always usually get like the Dave's double or the Dave's triple if like I really want to just not be awake anymore. Well, sir, I thought you just ordered a nader. Ah, there you are. Glad to see you returned from the special realm in one piece. I say, did Mark's inventions provide adequate aid? They did. Where's my cookie? Why can't I hand over my cookie? Oh, it's not a key item. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll right-click it next time. Damn, sorry. I was just trying to eat some biomass, Tozu. Sorry. Relieved I am to hear that. Small wonder the man came so highly recommended. And of course, I must thank you for risking life and limb to put them to use.
Thanks to you, we can rest assured that the souls of the Grodanian people are safe from the fiend's trickery. I am full glad to finally lay eyes upon this rumored cookie as well. Oh, and just to be safe, I took the liberty of advising the other invitees not to attend the feast, for their own good. Like legit claw marks in the back of my neck, like 3 inches long. Well, maybe you just, I don't know, sometimes, like, I've scratched, like, my neck or my face in my sleep because I had an itch. And then I wake up with, like, scratches in weird places, like scratches. Maybe I'm living in a VHS movie. Or maybe you have a predatory house panther that is haunting you at night. I am concerned, however, that some of them did not seem so keen on heeding my instructions. Should you find any that have gone on ahead, pray save as many of them as you can. Now that we know that Mark's creations can be relied upon, there is no reason to think we should not be able to rescue everyone from the Snout's clutches. Found footage horror with a twist. Interesting. As much as coming back to get your food mix fixed is awkward, nothing can compare to being literally anywhere outside of base in uniform. Thank you for your service. I cringe so hard inwardly every time I hear it. Devourer, I honestly kind of feel like an ass for saying exactly that. Well, I mean, to be fair, Devourer, I mean, you're giving it, like, you're giving up huge swaths of your time that you could be spending with, like, friends or family doing stuff for you. You're giving up that time to serve your country. So I don't think that, like, you know, I know you feel it's not really noteworthy, but, you know, there are people who appreciate that, appreciate the, like, sacrifice, that kind of sacrifice, you know? Time is precious. It's like, it's stuff that we, you know, I don't know. I don't know where I'm trying to go with that. I mean, I don't want to make you cringe even harder, but as Bruce Lee said, if you value life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Yeah. A house with 0 down and 0% interest is priceless enough, indeed. Papa, where have all my new friends gone? Sob. Don't worry, sweetheart. Father will sort all this out. What the heck were those abominable trinkets, anyway? And why did you not warn me that one of those despicable adventurers might crash our party? Oh, my beloved, pray calm your heart. The adventurer lady was one thing, but rest assured that none of our ordinary guests will be equipped with such artifacts. We shall have our fun soon enough, believe you me. What's more, I found someone who has volunteered to help us in our quest. They say the best approach is just to wander around the town shouting out invitations to anyone within earshot. Why, just imagine how many guests they'll manage to lure here with such a bold approach. Now listen to me. Be sure to invite as many people as possible, alright? The more terror, the better, I say. Your wish is my command, Master Gruff. Heh. This will be a fine All Saints' wake, indeed. That said, I do wonder who this mysterious new acquaintance might be. Rest assured that I will keep keeping close watch on the Scarlet Snout to make sure that his baleful plans never come to fruition. laughing my ass off. No, it's fine. You aren't making me cringe. It's just hearing, like, a 6-year-old say it at McDonald's. I kind of want to scream into pillow. That's valid. That's fair. There's a storyline to seasonal events quests. Holy heck. Oh, wow. I will see to it that none of his unexpected visitors attend his banquet. Then, when he comes out to ascertain what has gone amiss, we will strike with an expert team assembled by the Adventurers Guild, putting an end to this villainy once and for all. In the meantime, I ask that you pray go and rescue anyone the Snout has already managed to lure into his domain. That would doubtless encourage him to abandon his scheme even sooner. I'm totally gonna post my mortar team firing rounds in your Discord, though. What? You can now attempt the Phantom's Feast seasonal instance again by speaking with the Harlequin guide at either Miketo's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard. Successfully completing the instance will earn you a pumpkin cookie. You can exchange cookies for items and equipment by speaking with the Shady Smock in Miketo's Amphitheater. You can also speak with the Genial Geyser. Enjoy the marvelous masquerade in the Haunted Manor. Interesting. Nice. I sent you a cute fox picture. You may spend your cookies at the vendor inside the amphitheater. Okay. Aw, cute Tozu. Alright, I might do more of these another time. What do you all think about doing a little bit more MSQ? Oof. Nice. MSQ sounds pog. MSQ sounds POG. Main story quest, perhaps? Right. Back to Charlene. Go ahead, Ahty. Be the storyteller like Gramps was in Princess Bride. And what does that make y'all? All my little toddler Fred Savages? Yeah, that movie's pretty great, actually. I really did when I was younger. I didn't really like it that much, but then as I got older, I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty good. Mama Ahty. As you wish. Why I went into the confluence. Ugh. I go this way. My name is Megan Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Yes. And let's not forget when Andre the Giant made his monumental fart on set. Just part of the magic that made that movie what it was behind the scenes. I did not know that. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go have to see that. Would anyone like a peanut? I didn't know he. I didn't know he ripped him. I didn't know he he ripped a big fat one.
I totally didn't know that. Oh, I didn't buy my clown stuff yet. I'm gonna probably do some more of that stuff tomorrow off stream. Oof. Let's see. I've seen you around Numenon as of late. You're the adventurer, yes? I've been meaning to seek you out. I believe I have a task rather suited to your abilities. We've recently added a set of volumes procured from the Great Kubal Library to our collection. But no sooner did we set them in the stacks than did a student handle them without taking the proper precautions. A spell was activated that apparently was meant to prevent their theft, causing all 5 of them to go scurrying. Yes, scurrying off, to God's knows where. They are quite ornery in their current state, and I'm afraid very few of us are suited for combat. For you, however, books should be a simple enemy to best, if it comes to that. As I said before, 5 volumes are skulking about at present. I've prepared a solution that should calm their rage somewhat, but they may require a few knocks on the spine before you can carry them back safely. Would you be so kind as to collect them for us? Thank you, and Godspeed. Ah, yes, we must seek out and calm angry books. Yes. Oh, there's a vicious volume. Oh wow, the books even have teeth. That's interesting. The book is chomping at the air, as if to ward off anyone from coming too close. Use the powder to put it to sleep, but keep watch for your fingers. Alright. Ah, Pedro, welcome. How are you tonight? The fart lasted 16 seconds apparently. Someone on set timed it. What? The book is slumbering peacefully. At least, it appears so. Alright. We have... There's another vicious volume over here. This Charlene theme is pretty chill also. I really like it. Well, I'm sleepy, and I did a raid on Attic when it was supposed to be for you. Oh well. Oh, no worries. I'm sure she appreciated it, and she heckin' deserves it too. Attack Rack is a good bean. A heckin' good bean. She is honestly like one of my favorite streamers. And I'm closing in to finish the picture I share with you. Nice. Oh, you found something to make?
After that picture, it's Sarah's gift pictures next. Nice. I'm sure Sarah's gonna love it. Well, you're doing a heckin' good job, Pedro. Just saying. You led us astray, Ryu. Though this stream was not a good one. Yeah, the thing is, Pedro, Friday nights are tough. Because, like, there are so many people on a Friday night. There's so much choice, you know? So, like, I don't know, you just gotta do the best you can. And the thing is, like, you know, like, starting out streaming, there's gonna be tons of times that you're just going to be streaming and talking to no one, you know, but you still got to do it because, like, you know, the VODs on your channel help. They help, you know, people figure out who you are, kind of get a feel for, you know, what your stream is like, then make the decision to follow or not, and things like that. So, you know, viewers aren't automatically going to come to you. I mean, you'll get one or two at the start, and, like, you know, it'll slowly build over time, but it's work. It's definitely work to get things going. And, like, you know, those streams where, like, just nobody is there and then you're talking to no one. I mean, if you really want to stream and that's going on, it can be pretty discouraging, like soul-crushingly discouraging. It's because of an argument that happened. Oh, yikes. Well, the thing is, you know, as streamers, we can really only do so much if it's a disagreement between a couple of viewers. I mean, you could do your best to quell that sort of thing, but, like... Did you manage to collect the books? I hope they didn't have you running about for too long. Ah, yes, this is all of them. Thank you, adventurer. These were quite the precious finds, and it would have been a shame if they jumped off a cliff or somewhere else equally as precarious. I see among them was a restricted tome. I'll have a word with the student whose recklessness caused the whole incident. Although he has been chastised plenty already, you can be sure. Unfortunately, this incident isn't the first of its kind. Books protected by this manner of ward must only be handled with gloves woven from the self-same grass I use to make the sleeping powder. If we don't take such measures, the books will crumble from age and the elements within a few generations. It's one of the very first lessons we teach students, but there's one almost every year who fails to listen. One of my watchers did manage to stop that, and I did apologize at the end of the stream. I ended the stream 2 hours before yours because I was tired and because of that argument. Pedro, that's fair. That's totally fair. I mean, above everything else, you are, you know, you're the master of your stream. It's yours, and you shouldn't, like, push yourself super hard. Like, self-care is important and things like that. So if you're feeling tired and a little bit deflated because of an argument, I mean, know, stopping the stream early is, you know, definitely your decision. You know, if you felt it was best, then, like, you know. Ah, yes, I got it. Very nice. Alright, so I don't think there are any more side quests. I think it's actually safe to go to Limsa now. Yeah, I think it's Limsa time. Well, and that's the thing. Arguments happen from time to time. Sometimes in very public places, like the middle of a stream. But yes, welcome to streaming, and this is stuff that happens all too often. As long as things were resolved, though, do you think things were resolved eventually, or...? Oh, I was gonna pop. I'm on my way to Limsa, Tozu. Not quite, but most of it, yes. I mean, if you have the ability to reach out to like one or both of the people, you might try and do that, like after feelings have cooled and stuff like that, and kind of have a heart to heart if you want. Like sometimes, like if I have a discussion with somebody and I feel like things aren't exactly 100% resolved, like I might reach out later. Wait, what's this? Tozu, what are you doing? He reaches me out like every day. There was an argument between me and Alex. What is this? Sophic Barding. A suit of chocobo armor designed to resemble Sophia, the goddess. Oh, cool. Neat. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tozu. Well, then, like, you know, then I think, you know, if I think maybe if this person is seeking you out all the time, maybe you reaching out before they do that might be a good idea. And, like, you know, just talk about it a little bit more, and, you know, see if you can't get everything smoothed over. Oh, and Ahty, where's the picture I gave you? Oh, I still have it. I have to do the I have to do the slideshow thing first, and that'll be at the start and end of my stream once I get everything together. It just takes a little bit of time to do it. Ah, I was told to expect you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral was present entertaining the Elder Seedseer and the Sultana. 3 of the most powerful women, wiggles eyebrows. 3 of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Oh, heck, show me to them. Absolutely. And it's gonna be 4 powerful ladies. Just saying. What's up, Pedro? My apologies for calling you away from Charlian at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. 'Twas only right that this discussion be conducted in person. Ah, Kitsuki, welcome! We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding scales and our ability to use our potential to the fullest. One of my biggest issues with stream here is time zones. Oh yeah. Ahty, ahty, ahty. Meow. During our time in Charlian, the Allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts, with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of kobolds, Sahagin, Ixal, and Ananta have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Radzat-Han has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace. And it is you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Talafaroi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garland. These brave few will be the Ilsbard contingent. To think such progress has been made in such short a span. I can't stream at the time I usually do. The temperature here is so cold at evening time, 8 to 5 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's pretty nuts. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered. Robbed of their free will, they serve the Talafaroi's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. Ah, thank you so much for the follow. Fun time Roxy the Fox. Is that a FNAF reference? Thank you so much for the follow. And welcome. I hope your night is going well. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there could be no reconciliation, only death without end. Thanks again for the follow, Roxy, and welcome. Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Euronjay observed at the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe that the smaller spires are merely a precursor to what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway. Though the same could be said of the Talafaroi, they're certainly in no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Y'shtola's analysis of the tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zod, the spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the larger spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth...
What the Ahty doing?
Ha 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 ha, that great bow I made for you, Seryu's sanctified great bow, is now selling for 1.4 million gil. What? What the Ahty doing? My voice is a little my voice is a little hoarse tonight. I can't get quite that high tonight. So, a little story behind that emote. I think it was like a month ago, I went to Attack Rack's stream. And like instead of just like saying like, you know, hi Sky and chat, what's up and all that stuff, I just typed out what the sky doing, or what the rack doing. And she said hi and all that, and then she just said exactly that, what the Ahty doing. And I was like, oh my god, I had like a brilliant thought, so I clipped it, and then I asked her, I was like, can I use that as a stream redeem? Just like in open chats. Like, can I use that as a redeem? And she's like, yeah. So I made it a redeem, and it was a hit, right? So I think it was the next day. The next day I got home, and I recorded I recorded myself saying, "What the rack doing?" And then clipped it and made it just right, made it an MP3, and I sent it to her, and she made it a redeem in her channel. And, like, I hear it all the time when I'm lurking and stuff like that, and I just think it's the funniest thing. But, oh my gosh, 1.4 million gil. That's not even the bow that I have on right now. That's the other bow, the serpent-shaped bow. 1.4 million gil. That's nuts. Will bring the schemes crashing down along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good. But what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join the Ilsbard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Heck yeah. Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For the people of Garlemald, couldn't have put it better myself. Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warding scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsbard. Raban and Lord Amaric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs, and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Talaferoi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go, safe in the knowledge Eorzea will be as you left it, or better, upon your return.
Ah, yeah, this song is pretty awesome, actually. Endwalker has some banging music, indeed. I can't say more about this because you didn't complete the Sage story. Oh, I haven't completed the Sage story yet. Soken does it again. So actually, what I might do... This seems like a good spot to kind of wrap up for the night. One, I'm getting pretty tired. I've been yawning a lot. And two, it seems like it's a good spot in the story at least to wrap up so I can come at it fresh tomorrow. I hope you all don't mind. But I think I'm going to check out some people to raid. Yeah, no spoilers. But because the music is used for special battle and Sage story, that's all I can say. Ah, I see. Let's see, who we got? Who we got? Thank you so much, Hyena Bangs. And thank you for hanging out. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight. Let's see, who we got? Yeah, I'll teleport to Dragonhead, why not? Oh, Ayami is still streaming. Ayami is streaming Okami HD. You guys feel like some chill Okami to round out the night? I'm making Ahty a new bow, but shh, she doesn't know that. Okie doke. I'll do my best to attend, Pedro. I've got a few things to do in the morning, but no worries. Alrighty. Let me get this raid started. Alrighty. I need to count the votes for the election. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'll do my best to get to your stream tomorrow morning. I just don't know how late then I'm going to be sleeping. But at any rate, I am going to head to bed. Please stick around for the raid. We're raiding Ayami. Ayami is a heckin' good bean. If you're not already following, please do. She plays a lot of interesting games like Okami here, and then also Fallout 4, among other things. So, yeah, she had to take a little hiatus because she was ill for a little while, but she's back, and I'm really happy to see that she's streaming. But at any rate, let's pass the love on to her, and hopefully I will see each and every one of you tomorrow. Is this the same Ayami I met through Moss? It could be. But yeah, Ayami's a good hacker. But that's it for me. I'm going to get some sleeps, and I will see you all tomorrow. Alrighty. Take care, folks. Have a great night, and stay safe, okay? See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.